Hello, everybody. Welcome to the YNTAAY Minis. I'm Chris Smith. And look, there's Willie talking some of the children right there. I'm so excited to be back with you at the YNTAAY Minis because I've been so busy in the last month and a half seeing theater events at the Hollywood Fringe Festival. You know that thing has like 450 shows. I had 27 theater experiences during that time. Now, granted, most of them were at the Masher. I saw that 5,000 times, and I made this little collage of it. Ugh. I know, I love it, you know. So I saw The Masher. I saw Earth to Karen, which was my other favorite show besides The Masher. I saw this 3 times. In The Masher, I saw 7 performances and 1,000 rehearsals and texts and things. I saw Scarlet Fever. I saw one-man rat musical called One Hump Heart. I saw Tommy's Room, and look, the Y boycotted the show, but on the ticket, luckily, it tells you what it is. I saw a great one-man show called The Thousandth Night. I saw a play about an indecent proposal between a man to another man who is part of a straight couple. So it was 3, well, it's complicated, called Yes, No, Maybe. I enjoyed that. I saw the 2nd annual Trump Family Special. Trump. I saw Monkey Mind by my good friend Terry Baker Weiss and Bill Berry, and yes, I saw The Masher. I saw a musical called Let's Write a Musical. I saw a play called The 7-Year Itch based on the Marilyn Monroe movie. This wasn't part of Fringe, but I saw a play called Shooting Star about the porn industry. Love porn. I saw The Masher. I saw a play called Bushwick. A 2-person play called If We Run. That was good. I saw The Masher. New Musicals Inc., the group that I belong to, put on 3 different shows that I saw. The Bully Problem, Hell's Kitty, and Elise Dewsbury, who you know I've mentioned, did a one-woman show called Mother's Day about the woman who founded Mother's Day and then tried to have it abolished because it had become too commercial. I saw The Masher. I saw Earth to Karen. You know, one of my favorite shows ever is Title of Show, and they did a Title of Show at Fringe I saw. That was fun. At the Amundsen Theater, nothing to do with Fringe, I saw Indecent, the play about well, I don't remember what it was about. It wasn't my cup of tea, but it was very well done. I saw Earth to Karen. I saw The Masher. And what's this doing in there? Oh, no, I didn't see Tootsie. But guess what, y'all? I'm going to New York. Now, y'all haven't seen me ever in New York because I haven't been to New York City in 11 years. It was 2008. Title of Show had just opened on Broadway, so I had to go see that. And that was the last musical that I ever saw on Broadway. Very fitting because it's one of my favorites. And and Mamma Mia had just come out on the big screen. I took to my bed after seeing that. Saw a matinee at the movie theater of Mamma Mia when it first came out there. And Pierce Brosnan singing, no offense Pierce Brosnan, made me so ill that I had to go to bed even though I was in New York City, the city that never sleeps. So, I can't wait to tell you what I'm going to see in New York. Okay, so I'm going to go see the Cher show, and we're so excited that Stephanie J. Block won the Tony for Best Actress in a Musical. We haven't even really talked about the Tony Awards. Isn't that crazy? And Bob Mackie won for costumes for it. And I'm going to go see Tootsie which, as you know, Santino Fontana won Best Actor in a Musical, and Robert Horn won for Best Book in a Musical. And look what I'm going to go see. Where am I? Where am I? There I am. I'm going to go see The Prom, y'all. Can you believe it? It's time to build a prom for everyone. Show them all it can be done if music blares and no one cares who your unruly heart loves. Okay, so I was really upset that The Prom didn't win. I don't think they won any Tonys, but they were nominated, but the show is closing, so I'm devastated. The Cher show's closing, devastated. So I was like, okay, I've got to go to New York. And Tootsie's house hasn't been very full according to the Broadway grosses. And you know that I look up every week. Oh, and I think I'm going to go see Beetlejuice. So those are the 4 that I'm going to go see. So I'm going to do reviews of those shows. And I'm going in early August. So won't that be fun? And I'm only going to be in New York for like 3 or 4 days, so I can only see 4 shows. I know it's not very many. If I could, I'd see you all, including King Kong, because you know I have the King Kong wall. But I'm like, the music just doesn't grab me from what I've heard. So we were talking about how Stephanie J. Block won the Tony for Best Actress for the Cher show. And Robert Horn won. And Andre DeShields won for Hadestown. I'm so excited. Santino Fontana. And look, there's Ali Stroker, and she won for Oklahoma. And I just love her. I've never seen her in anything, but she just is amazing from what I've seen. And, you know, she's the first person ever in the history of the Tony Awards who was in a wheelchair. Or is in a wheelchair, and to have won. And isn't that amazing? You would think that would have happened by now. Bob Mackie, the aforementioned great costume designer. Celia Keenan Bolger won. These are all people that I predicted would win. So here's the tallies of the shows that won, and you can pause that and look at it. And Hadestown, I would see it on my trip to New York because it did win 8 awards, but I'm like, I need something a little lighter during this trip because I'm going to celebrate a birthday that's coming up in September, so I'm going in August since everything is closing. King Kong is closing on the 18th. So, and I'm excited about Tootsie. Oh, and look, this is the new Tootsie playbill that my friend Gussie got me, and it was from Pride Month, because as you know, June is Gay Pride Month. And so the playbill organization does all the colors at the top, and that's like a little brick wall. And you remember I held up the other Tootsie playbill before, and it was just this plain red one, which wasn't my favorite, and now Tootsie, or Dorothy, is holding it, so I like that much better. Very clever. So yeah, so that's what I've been up to, mostly going to the Masher and making videos for the Masher. And thank y'all who watched the interview that I did with Grace Jasmine, the playwright and director and producer of the Masher. I've so enjoyed working with her and her husband Al and her daughter Daisy and artist Summer Rue. And is it Rue? Yes. And all the cast, everybody's so great in the Masher. And Pam at the Studio C theater on Hollywood Boulevard, Pam Knowles. And it's just been such a rewarding experience. So that's what I've been doing, and that's the theater month that I've had, those 27 theater experiences. And like I told you, I'll tell you all about those shows that I see in New York and what I think of them, and probably other things about New York and Los Angeles and the world. Okay, goodbye, everybody. I'll talk to you soon. Goodbye.